Maybe some of you have watched this video. It's quite short. Yeah, just 2 minutes. Hmm? Hmm? Can you see it? Why my screen was blank?
Is that everyone? What, you wanted more?
Yeah, so we have some technical problem. So our teacher Lisa now need to restart the computer. Please wait for a while. This one I think is the Avenger. 可以 share。会 share。会。
给我联系，我进来了。
喂，Lisa。
Okay. So sorry. I'm back. Computer problem. Okay. Share one more time. Oh, okay. I think if you want to see the video, then maybe after class I can share with you. Okay. I'm afraid that if I play the video one more time, then my computer will got problem again. So, okay, the video actually is just about some, I don't know who lah, just the edit or just the subtitling the movie the Avengers. Yeah. So later you can see it. Also, I think you can find it from other groups, WhatsApp groups, some other Telegram groups or Facebook groups. I think most of you already watched the video actually. So I think it is quite interesting. So that's why I'd like to share with you this morning, because it's just related with us about the glove counters. And as I just now, most of the in Malaysia, some of the retailers just want to imitate or copy the US retailers to fight with those big fans. So let's take a look. So just now I give in my outline, I read the first question, which is about will Malaysia glove shares have the same performance as GME counter? So let's take a look. So we'd like to analyze the healthcare, the sector index first. Okay, let's take a look for the chart. So we see this one is if you want to check shares later, we have time to check for your shares, but now just follow my class. Okay, follow my slides. Last part we have several minutes to check for you for your shares. Okay, so we can see from here, this is the sector index for healthcare, right? Healthcare sector index. Then we know the best performance for healthcare actually is in 2020 from the end of March until maybe August, right? That few months. But after that, we can see it's all the way down or correction. But of course, there goes some correction, some rebounds in the medium term downtrend, right? Yeah, rebound for sometimes. And now we can see this day, last Friday, sorry, it's not last Friday, this Friday, which means last candle is this one, because this Bursa base actually is only come out on Thursday, right? Thursday evening, yeah, after the US one. So we can see on Friday, the performance for glove counters or for healthcare index, then we can see from here, the market open high, but finally it draw back, right? And here I draw the downtrend line. It's downtrend channel for the healthcare index. So we can say it just touch the upper line. The upper line we know actually is the resistance, right? Since it is still in the medium term downtrend, so we can see the high points is all the way down, and also the low points is all the way down. So once it touch this upper line of the downtrend channel, which is a resistance and a drawback. And another reason, the most important actually is the retailer. So I have a sentence for you, which is retailer is retailer. You know why? Because maybe the Malaysia retailers, I cannot say the Malaysia retailers was different with US one, but I think maybe all the retailers in the world are the same. But just so far in Malaysia, we didn't have how can I say that? Maybe sorry, some noisy over here. Okay, give me 1 minute. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Okay, I want to see is that, yesterday maybe some of the retailers already got profit, then they like to sell out to take profits. So that's why we can see even the market open high, or some of the glove shares went up a lot on Friday, but finally when market closed then it dropped back, right? So in that morning, when I talked with my colleagues, I told them maybe after this news, for some of the glove shares, it has maybe one day or 2 days rebound, but finally we will see it come back to the original trend. So we can see from this chart for healthcare, this index is always it is still in the medium-term downtrend channel, right? So according to the technique, or according to the chart, we can see it just the touch will hit the resistance, the resistance of the downtrend channel line, right? So finally it draw back, but I still cannot see it's the high points. Then it will back to the downtrend again, or even it will hit this lower channel support, then can go up again. I cannot say that. Maybe next Tuesday, because Monday there's no trading, right? Market won't open on tomorrow. So when Tuesday, when market open, we'd like to see whether it has a small rate or continue to rebound or not. But I think high possibility lah. I guess it's only a prediction. I think high possibility. Yeah, maybe no big performance, no very good performance for the glove shares, because it is totally different with the US one. Yeah, and also we'd like to see one of the glove shares, which is the Top Glove, the most famous one, right? So also it is the same as the healthcare index. We can see it open high but finally drop back. And actually, if we judge by Homely indicators, either Homely Rainbow or Trend Expo, or even you confirm with MCD, we can see very clearly. That it is still in the below the resistance, right? Yeah, so we can see until now the blue lines of Homely Rainbow still got very, very strong resistance, and even the previous high points, this rebound high points will still have very strong resistance to the price. Even because you say Friday it open high, but finally when the closing price it drop back and break down this high points again. So which we can see it is still not break out the previous high point yet, right? And also you can see the Trend Expo not break out the mainline resistance yet. Maybe just like the previous time rebound, once touch the mainline, got resistance, then draw back, right? So the most important, would like to confirm with MCD, we can see very clearly that on Friday, we see it is who buying those counters. Is it bankers or retailers? Then we can see very clearly. Even the price rebounds, yeah, right? Yeah, rebound. But actually we can see the rebound increase or not. just a little bit, right? So we can see it's not the bankers who are buying or who are push up the price, the share price on Friday. It's not the bankers, right? Yeah. So, and on the contrary, you can see the green retailers reduced, which means got retailers are taking profit, are selling, especially for those very short-term trading. Let's say somebody buying around this place, but once after Friday, the share price open high, they make a lot, right? For those short-term traders, yeah, very short-term traders. So they like to take, they would like to take profits, and they sold out their shares. So that's why we can see the price finally draw back. Yeah, finally draw back. So just now I mentioned what is retailers, retailer is retailer. So which means once they get profits, yeah, they would like to sell to take profits. So they are not like the bankers or yeah. So that's a real reason. And also we can combine together with a chart to analyze together. So I don't think in Malaysia, the glove shares will have the same performance in the near future with the US one, the WSB related counters, especially like a GME counter, right? So I don't think so. So we still need to follow with a chart. Let's see if you are a short-term trader, then maybe recently you have made some profit from the shares. But if it is me, I won't buy the glove shares from after okay, this point, when once the trend reverse down, yeah, the medium-term trend reverse down. Let's see, break down the yellow lines of Harmony Rainbow, which indicates the trend has reversed to medium-term downtrend, and also break down the mainline support, or I mean the mainline of a trend export reverse down. Yeah, change from green, purple to green, and also the candle breakdown indicates it's reversed to medium-term downtrend. So after that, it's all the way down. So during this period, I won't touch anymore about those glove counters. Yeah. Okay. So that's the hottest news in these few days. Yeah, in the markets from US to Malaysia. So I'd like to share with you some of my opinion. Okay, it's maybe just the, yeah, you can take a reference. You can, it's only a reference for you. Okay, yeah, you can consider. Yeah, but I know some of you still hold many glove counters and still stuck inside, right? So my suggestion is that if you are not very hurry about your capital for those counters, then maybe you can give some time and wait for the price to come back. But let's say if all of your capital already stuck inside, then maybe you need to how can I say that, sell part of them when the share price rebound at high points. Then it's one of the method which can help us to get out of the trap, right? Or get out of from those stacked counters. So every time we need to buy low and sell high, buy low and sell high to do this kind of a short-term trading to get out. Otherwise, we don't know how long we need to wait. Yeah, maybe several years, right? Maybe several years. Okay, so that's my personal opinion about the glove shares for you. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's continue. Next part. So next part is the market analysis. Okay. Yeah. First one, let's take a look for the Dow Jones from US to Malaysia. Okay. Dow Jones monthly charts. Let's take a look. So here I draw two groups of the uptrend channels. Yeah. First one we can see over here. I use these low points, and another low point is over here. Then choose another high point, which is this one. Because in Harmony software, there is a tool which is upper channel tool, right? as long as we can find 2 low points and another high points, then we can, it will drop, it will come out the uptrend channels automatically. Then we will see the support and the resistance according to the channels, right? According to the lines, yeah. So, okay, yeah. And then after that, we can see the angle of the uptrend already changed. So that's why we need to modify, we need to redraw the uptrend channel again, redraw. So next, the second channel, then I choose this low points, then this low points, then this high point. So it'll come out the second group. So from the monthly chart, we can see, actually, you see there's a yellow candle. This yellow candle, I think our members was quite familiar, right? It is according to the dynamic chips. It stands for overbought, right? Overbought, which means risk. It's already in the high position, stands for risk. So since it is on the monthly chart, then it stands for the long-term trend, right? So last time we can see here is one yellow candle. Then after that, the price or the index dropped for 3 months. 3 months is the beginning of 2020, last year. January, February, and March. Then after that, the rebound, all the market going to sharply rebound, right? Yeah. Then actually, December 2020, which means the last month of 2020 is another yellow candle. Then this, oh sorry, I shouldn't draw so many circles over here. You cannot see the candles anymore. Sorry. One more tap. Okay. I choose another one. What color will be better? Green? Oh no. Yellow. Okay. So you can see here. I mean, on December 2020, it is another yellow candle come out, which means it indicates long-term overbought already. Overbought already. It stands for risk, right? So then we can see January, this month, it closing as a red candle, but it is still above the upper line of the second group uptrend channel. So we can say it still have some supports. But let's say once it break down this upper channel supports, then which means it will drop back, right? It will drop at least maybe several months. Since it is on the monthly chart, maybe like the beginning of 2020, the market corrects or sharply dropping for 3 months. Then after that, it can only going up. It can only go up or reverse up, right? Yeah, so we can see the previous time, every time when the yellow candle disappear, you will see the market will correct. High possibility it will correct at least several months, right? Since it is a monthly chart, so high possibility maybe at least one month or 2 months or 3 months. Now it already correct for 1 month, right? Already correct for 1 month. So if February, the market still correction and drop down this upper channel support, then we can imagine maybe in the first quarter of 2020, maybe not so good, right? Yeah, maybe not so good for the whole market. Okay, this is from the monthly chart, and also it's a very long term, right? Because it is on the monthly chart. So like the next one, let's take a look for the weekly chart. From the weekly chart, actually, also I use this indicator, which is the purple stands for oversold, which is the no point opportunity, and the yellow is the risk overbought, right? So once the yellow candle disappear, then the market will correct for several weeks. Since it is on the weekly chart. So now we can see clearly, actually the last yellow candle, it is appeared 3 weeks ago, right? Yeah, which means 3 weeks ago, actually we need to prepare to take profit for some of the shares if you trade the US stocks, right? Since it's already overbought for many, for quite a long time. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow candles, yeah, for Dow Jones index. Then once it disappears, then you still have chance to sell at the high position. Then we can see, especially only this week, it dropped a lot, right? Yeah, only this week. So which means you need to, we can sell before the market drop. Yeah, if we have this one. And here I draw the line for you, which is the previous high point. And also we have a gap over here. So for this line area, it will become the support from the technical analysis. We can see it will become the support for the following few weeks or few days if the market continue to correct, right? Draw back. So the previous high points will become the support from the weekly chart. Then you can see, you can check with your own software or chart. You can check what's the detail point for this one. I think it is around 29,000, right? Yeah, over here. Yeah. Then daily chart more clearly. From the daily chart, we can see, yeah, also I draw the line over here, previous high and also the gap. Yeah, since this time the market breakouts, gap up to break out the previous high point. So this one, it will become the support. And actually after Friday's sharply dropping, it already appeared the first purple candle. We know the purple candle stands for oversold, which means it is the support, it is the opportunity for short term, right? But we still need to verify, which is waiting for the purple candle to disappear. The next day, better closing as a young candle. And since this purple candle, it is a big candle. So 1/2 of this candle will be very important. So next trading day, if it is a young candle, I mean the market rebound back or come back and must break out 1/2 of this purple candle, then which means maybe it can still come back. It will come back. Since we can see over here, it's trying to break down.王者帮我们门关哈。Okay, it's trying to break down the yellow line support, right? Yeah, yellow line support of a Homely Rainbow. So once the yellow line support being break down, then we know next support it will come to the blue lines. So it's also the previous high points. So let's see next trading day. What's the performance of the market? It is very important. If continue to drop, then high possibility it will drop to this place. But let's say if next trading day it can rebound and break out 1/2 of this candle, then maybe it can recover to the uptrend again. So next trading day or 1 or 2 days actually is quite important, very, very important. Okay, so this is from the daily chart. Okay, next one is Nasdaq Composite Index. It's also from the monthly chart. I draw the uptrend channel. Then we can see very clearly it already hits the upper channel resistance, right? Yeah, resistance. And also on December, it is yellow candle, which is overbought. So, and also overbought hits the resistance. High possibility we can guess. Then maybe later it will retrace back. Yeah, it will drop back just like the previous time. So every time yellow candle come out and also hit the upper channel resistance, the market is going to correction. So high possibility it will correct, right? Yeah, for Nasdaq Composite Index. Yeah, then we can say most of the tech counters, technology counters, right? Especially. Yeah, you will see the next performance about those counters. We can imagine since it already up to March. Yeah, up to March. So it's normal for the price to correct. Then if it drop back and get support, then I think if you have missed the chance to catch this kind of a technology counters, then maybe it's another opportunity for you, right? Yeah. And daily chart, yeah, daily chart more clearly. Daily chart, let's take check the support for short term. Okay, first of all is the uptrend channel. Actually, Friday it already hits the lower channel support. So if next day it can get support from here and go up again, then which means it's no big issue for the technology counters. It will back to the normal uptrend and keep strong and keep going up, right? Yeah. And but let's see if keep dropping, then the first support, it is the longest blue bar over here, which is a CHIPS distribution, stands for very strong support over here. And also still inside the yellow lines area, still if cracked drop to this place and get support from here, which means the medium uptrend, it is still healthy. It is still in the medium term uptrend, still okay, right? But if this support cannot be, this blue bar cannot support the price and continue dropping and drop to this place, previous high, and also the blue lines area, then which means it's a kind of a correction, medium term correction, right? Yeah, medium term correction. So the market will become weaker. Okay, so for daily chart, it is more details for you to check the next support for those index, right? Yeah. So for our members, then you can use your own software to check what's the detail points for this blue bar. And also next support is this area, okay, the previous high point and also the blue lines area. Okay, yeah. Then next one, let's take a look for KLCI. Yeah, I think most of you are still only focus on in Malaysia stocks, right? Yeah, Malaysia stock market. So let's take a look for KLCI monthly chart. Also, I use Homely Rainbow lines and also CHIPS distribution over here. So we can see very clearly February, sorry, it's not February, it's December. Yeah, December 2020. Yeah, which means the previous green candle, it is December last year, right? We can see December, if check from the monthly chart, we can see this candle has very long upper shadow, very long upper shadow. Then we know it stands for very strong resistance in the high position, right? Because the price want to go up, but cannot. Got people selling, so that's why it dropped back, closing back, right? Yeah. Since it already meets the strong resistance of this blue bar, yeah, this blue bar, the longest blue bar stands for the strongest resistance from the long-term run based on monthly charts. And also the yellow lines of Homely Rainbow are still kept downwards, right? You see the direction of these blue lines, and it is still in the downwards, then which means it still has very strong resistance to the price. So last time, it is the blue line, right? Yeah, when price rebound for 1, 2, 3, 4 months, then after that hits the blue lines, then correct for 3 months, then this time hits the yellow lines resistance. So January correct already, and also the blue bar is strong resistance. So we'd like to see whether February will have very good performance or not. Maybe from the long-term run, we can check. Yeah, you can use these two big young candle. Yeah, these two big young candle, which means November and December, the young candle over here, and you can find one half. Where is the one half? Then maybe you can just draw the line, and also like maybe just something around here, right? Yeah. To see the longest support from the long term. To see the support for the long term, where is it? Maybe one half of this big young candle, these two young candle over here. This is a long term, not so good, right? But from the weekly chart, we can see, yeah, seems it has some opportunity, right? Yeah, because after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, after 7 weeks correction, after 7 weeks correction, it already quite near, almost hit the lower channel support. It is still in the uptrend channel, right? Yeah, uptrend channel. So the lower channel here, it is the support. It is the support. Almost hit the support. And also last candle over this week. This week, it is the purple candle. Purple candle stands for oversold. Medium term oversold, right? Yeah, oversold. So it indicates the opportunity for medium term, right? So very clearly, you see last time why the market cracked, it is because of overbought and the strong resistance of the blue bar. We can see very clearly. But this time, upper channel support and oversold. So maybe high possibility in the following weeks, several weeks. Let's hope we wish the market maybe have a rebound, right, for medium term. But since it already dropped down, break down the second blue bar over here, we know this is a very strong support. If the price didn't break out, it's very strong support. But since now it already break down, so first of all, it needed to break out again. Then we can only see the market can continue to rebound, right? Can continue to rebound. But actually, from a period of time, I don't know how long it is, but at least maybe. Why I cannot find it different? Oh, okay, never mind. I draw like this. Even this time, the market get support from the channel uptrend channel, lower channel over here. But we can see above the place, it has two very strong support resistance need to break out, and also the white lines resistance need to break out, because last time it tried to break out but didn't succeed, then draw back, right? So in the maybe following few weeks or several weeks, even in a rebound, but the price may only sideways or move between this area. Yeah, between this area. Okay. Okay, for daily chart also, market already oversold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5 days a week already, and get already dropped to the Homely Rainbow blue line support, and also here we have a longest blue bar, which is a strong support. So maybe yeah, next week see whether can rebound. So next Tuesday, see we need to check whether market can if can close as a green candle, then maybe it's a starting point. It is a starting point of the short-term rebound. Yeah, it is a starting point of the short-term rebound. Okay. So you see the performance of Malaysia and the US, it is something different, maybe just the opposite, because previously when other markets, let's say US, Hong Kong, and even China market going up, yeah, continue to hit a new high, but but our Malaysia keep dropping, right? Yeah, so it's a little bit different, just the opposite. So now, if the US going to correction, then maybe the Malaysia one is a time for Malaysia stock to rebound. Yeah, okay. And also we check from the from the chart, it has the signal. It has some signal for us, right? Oversold and support. So we can predict, yeah, maybe it's going to rebound for the market. Okay, yeah, that's the analysis for the market and also some short-term outlook for you. And then after that, let's take a look for, still have some charts over here. Yeah, this is another daily chart for KLSF from another aspect we can check. Now, since it already break down the previous high points, very strong support over here. So even it get support from here, then first of all, it needed to break out this previous high to break out this resistance first, right? Yeah. And this one is the chart pattern. Yeah, from the chart pattern, we can see recently for KLCI, it already formed or quite near with the head and the shoulder pattern, right? Head and shoulder. Then this one is the neckline. So once this neckline being break down, then here I draw the line for you. We can forecast is another the market is going to drop to the previous low, these low points. I think it's around 1,400 something, right? Yeah, previous low point over here. Yeah, from the daily chart. Yeah. So now it is very important. If next week the market cannot get a support and go up and rebound, then high possibility it will drop to this place. But just now we check from the charts, we can see now it already showing the oversold and some very strong support in this place already. So we can see in another hand, it has very high possibility that the market will go to rebound in the following days, right? Yeah, that's it. But if cannot get support and if not rebound, then this place will be the result for KLCI. Yeah, you can imagine. Okay. So two hands, I show you already, both of the two hands, right? I have shown you. Okay, then. So after the Composite index, then let's take a look for the sectors. We know for especially this wave, because the market going to correction, I think it is in the from this chart we can see very clearly. This point, I remember it is the middle of December. Yeah, the high point of this run, middle of December, and here it is the middle of January. So we can see the latter half of January. Yeah, the second half of January, the market correct or drop very quickly, right? But there's still got some shares going up. So we need to find those strong sector in Malaysia stocks, in Malaysia market. So technology counters is one of them, the strongest one. Yeah. It going up, reverse up from the this low point. We know it is in the March of 2020. Then after that, the trend all the way up and keep above the yellow lines of Harmony Rainbow, which means the medium-term trend it is quite healthy and stable, right? And every time when it retraces back, appear the purple candle, showing oversold and also get support maybe from the green line. This time also the green line, and the previous time it is the yellow lines. It will continue up, so it is the low point for us to increase our position or to get on again, right? But now, after this recently the sharply rising, then we can see it appear the yellow candles, which indicates overbought already, right? Yeah, overbought already. So high possibility for this technology counters, maybe it's going to correction in the following days, right? Yeah, maybe next week or even next week. But never mind, even it correct, if correct back and get support from the green line and again, then maybe it's another chance for you to get on, right? Yeah, to get in, sorry. I mean, for the people who didn't buy the technology counters before, right? Yeah, if can draw back and showing the signal to can go in again, then maybe it's your another opportunity. Yeah. Okay, healthcare still need to analyze for you because I mentioned just now, still got many people, no matter how many members or some other non-members, still have the glove shares holding hand, right? Yeah, still stuck inside. So still need to analyze for you. Okay, but for me, actually, I don't like to mention about the glove shares anymore in very short term. But okay, let's take a look. So just now we have checked the healthcare from the weekly chart, I think, right? But this is the daily chart. So from the daily chart, also we can see very clearly, it is still below the lines resistance, right? Yeah, no breakout the blue line or no breakout the yellow lines yet. And here I draw the lines support and resistance line for you. So this line and this line, it form the triangle pattern, right? And after Friday rebound, it already hits the resistance. So then you can imagine the next performance for the healthcare, right? Yeah. And even in the breakouts, then we see there is another downtrend line resistance over here. Yeah. This is another sector, which is the industry production. So if we use dynamic chips, purple color and yellow color, it is quite useful. Yeah, we can see recently it already appeared three purple candles, which indicates a short-term oversold, right? And also touch the support line. Yeah. So maybe it's going to rebound, but this pattern, it is a megaphone pattern, right? Megaphone pattern after the previous previous uptrend is going. This pattern is also a kind of a correction pattern. Correction pattern is a megaphone pattern, right? So the lower channel here stands for support. Support plus oversold maybe have opportunity, and if touch the upper line, and also showing the yellow candle, which is the resistance, right? Yeah, so we can, according to the oversold and overbought, and also the support line and the resistance line, to trade some short-term trading, to do some short-term tradings, right? Yeah, for this sector. Yeah. Okay, then next one, let's take a look for the performance of the whole January 2021 in Malaysia. Okay. So we have almost 1,000 shares, but among them only got 247 shares went up in January, right? So we can see the probability for us in January is only 25%. Only 25%, it is quite low, right, in January. So which means if you didn't make money in January, it is normal, right? It is normal because only 25% probability to get profits in the whole January. But anyway, we still have some shares went up very well, right? Even 100% or even 2 times, right? Yeah, and above, let's say above 50% or above 30%, they still have some shares, right? So if we have some methods, then we can catch those shares to make profits. Even most of the retailers are still losing money or still stuck inside, or even the whole market are correction, right? If we have the correct methods or the ways to catch those strong stocks, right? To catch those strong stocks, we still can get profits very easily, actually. So according to Homeland investment philosophy, we see index for sector next, then that's the one is individual stocks, right? Yeah. So just now we have analyzed the index and also some of the sector index for you, right? So we can see very clearly in the whole January, and not only January, actually, even in the whole 2020, the most strongest sector, which is technology, right? Yeah, technology, actually. And it also is the longest bull market. It's all the way up from the end of March 2020, but some other sectors only maybe one month or 2 months is only short-term opportunity. Sorry, medium-term opportunity. But for technology counters, it can keep going up in the whole 2020 till January. Only recently, only this week, it it shows some overbought signal based on daily chart for short term. So even in a correction, we can only say now it's short-term correction. And just now I have said, if after the short-term correction, it can appear some, let's say, oversold signal and also can get support from the previous lines, yeah, then maybe it's another chance for us to get on, to get in to buy the technology counters. Because for me, yeah, for me, technology counters is my favorite. Okay, yeah, also my personal opinion, sorry. Okay, keep going. Yeah, so why the whole January the market drop, or the profitability is quite low? Just now we can see very clearly. This is a first trading day. This is the first trading day of January, 4th January, right? Yeah, 4th January. So from this day until the last day, 29 January, we can see the market drop for almost 4 points. Yeah. 4.4%. 4%. Yeah, 3.84% for the whole market. And the shares, just now we see still got 247 shares went up, right? So which means those shares, it is the so-called strong shares. So which means if we can catch those so-called strong shares or strong sector, then we still have chance to get profits. Even most of the individual shares drop in the January, and even the whole market correct in January, and even most of the other retailers lose money in January, right? Yeah. So as one of the Homely member, as a Homely member, I think we must use the Homely software to help us to make it. Yeah, we can use the software to make it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the most important part is the part 3. We talk about it, which is the operation strategy for current market. What's the suitable operation strategy? Okay, in current market, and even in the whole 2020, because in the past year, 2020, yeah, we know there has two times big chance for us to get profits from the market, right? One time is from end of March till beginning of August, so market rebound for 4 to 5 months, and another time it is in the from the beginning of November to the end of December, right? 2 months opportunity. 2 months is a medium-term rebound. 2 waves, 2 medium-term waves for us to get profit from the markets. But even the whole market rebound in those 2 times, not all the individual shares can go up, right? So if we still want to make some profits in the market, actually the most important is what? We need to catch the right shares or catch the strong sector. Then only like this we can make profits. So this topic, actually, these key points I have shown to our members, I think several months ago already. Yeah. So I was saying we need to follow with the principle, which is cash as a king, which means once you make profit, you need to get profit. You need to take profits, right? Yeah. Because the market is quite volatile from last year until now. And so the detailed operation strategy should be stock selection is the most important for us. Stock selection, no matter in 2020 or in the following 2021 trading. This one is the most important, which is a stock selection, okay? So we must find those strong sector, then we can only make profits. So for strong and stable stocks, our trading strategy can be like this. You can divide your capital into 2 parts. One part is for short-term trading. Another part you can hold for medium term according to the trend. So let's see, as long as the medium-term trend is still okay, then we can just hold for, keep it, right? Yeah. And medium term, normally we see, according to technical analysis, we see it is 3 weeks to several months, right? Yeah, 3 weeks to several months. And the short term, the normal short term, according to daily chart, is 6 to 10 trading days, maximum 3 weeks, which means 15 trading days. And there is another short term trading, which is very short term trading, one just like day trading or contra trading. It is belong to the very short term trading. So if you prefer this kind of a very short term trading, we need to use the real time chart. But let's say if you prefer the normal short-term trading, let's say 1 week, 2 weeks, or even maximum 3 weeks, this kind of short-term trading, you just use the daily chart. I think should be okay already. Okay, for medium term, later I will mention, we have our standard to refer to which indicator. Okay, yeah. So the problem is, how can we identify which stock, which stocks is the so-called strong stocks, right? So we need to find those strong stocks. Then we need to know what's the logic for the price to going up, or what's the essence for the stock price to going up. We know it is funds flow in, right? Yeah, it must have money flow in to support the price to going up. Only the money can support the price to keep going up, right? So that's the key points. Then in Homeless software, we have the special indicator, which is multicolor dragon short form, which is MCD. For this indicator, it can help us to make it to find which share now has the money flow in. Okay, so the components for this indicator is quite simple, 3 parts, 3 different column. Yellow part stands for the hot money. If one share is controlling by the hot money, it only have very slightly uptrend or slightly downtrend, or keep sideways. Because the hot money, the characteristic for the hot money is fast in and out. They can only make small profits or lose small money like this. Okay, the green locked retailers is the worst, which means if one share have a lot of green locked retailers inside, which means now still have got many people stuck inside, right? Which means most of the shares are still stuck inside or hold in the retailer's hand. So which means no bankers don't have cannot get the shares, cannot push up the price, right? Only if one share is controlling by the red column, which is the institutional investor or big buyers or bankers, then we can see the purpose for them to control the price is to control the share, is to push up the stock price. Okay, there is another line, which is this purple line over here, the broken line over here. It stands for the moving average, 10 days moving average line for this for the bankers. Okay, for the bankers. So it is very important. We need to check the direction of this line must keep upwards, then which means the bankers position are still increasing, then that's good. But let's say once this line reverse down, turn downwards, then which means the bankers are selling or taking profit, then which means the price will correct, we're going to drop. Yeah. So let's take a look for some of the shares in Malaysia stocks. Okay. The first one is Inca Corporation. I don't know what's this count. I don't know. But anyway, let's take a look. From this day is a starting point. You know why? Because from this day, the red bar more than 50%. Yeah, 50% is very important, because if one column more than 50%, then we know it already control the share price, right? Yeah, control the share price. So which means if the right column more than 50%, which means the share has been controlled by the bankers or by the institution. Yeah. So we know the purpose for them to control the share price is to going to push up or pull up the price. So we can see from this day, which is on 27 October 2020 till the last trading day, this Friday, 29 January. So it already up for 166%, 166%, right? Yeah, really ups a lot. Okay, another one is 7031, 7031 discounter. Also from this day over here, the read about more than 50%. Banker began to control the share price. It is on 7 July, right? Yeah, 7th July till this Friday, 134 trading days, already up for 629%. Yeah, more than 6 times. You see, quite crazy, huh? Then you may wonder why it's already the history, right? Can you show me some recent shares which was controlling by bankers and going up very well? This one, you see, 7290 discounter, Cheetah, right? Yeah, you see, Cheetah Holding, Baha. So from this day, we can see this right about more than 50%. It is on 7th January this month. Yeah, beginning of this month till this Friday, 16 trading days, which means it's a kind of a normal short term, right? 16 trading days. It's still belong to the normal short term trading, almost a one time, 81%, 81% profit already in those 16 trading days, 3 weeks only. Yeah. So this is a starting point for this round. Okay. The signal is like this, read about more than 50%. Okay, for this one is another medium-term option share from 6 July 2020 till this Friday, 140 trading days. We have almost 4 times, 400%, right? Yeah, over here, you see. You see, the read about all the way more than 50%, all the way stands above the 50%. Even there got some short-term correction, yeah. But the bankers' funds never reduce below 50%, all the way controlling the share price. And especially recently, you see over here, right? Yeah, the latest wave. Latest wave, it is from this day. Which day? 12th January. Yeah, 12th January until this Friday. Only 13 trading days. We have 117% profit. Very crazy. And this one is also from the end of November 2020 till Friday, we have more than 600 profit. You see from this day, banker more than 50%, right? Okay, this one also, this day is a starting day. It is on this day. You may wonder, this one not more than 50%. 50% is from here, right? Yeah, also you can buy around 3 days later, which means this candle is another entry point for you. But this day is a starting point since the red bar increased a lot compared with previously. And also the green bar reduced a lot, right? Reduced a lot, which means retailers selling and the bankers taking, big bankers coming in, right? Yeah. So it's the starting point. Okay. How about this also from 19 November till Friday, Solar West, this one, right? Yeah, 100%. Recently, the latest wave, you see over here, latest wave, it is from this day. The red bar more than 50%, no, sorry. The red bar breakouts the purple line again, or upward breakout, this purple line, it's 10 days moving average line again, because previously the line was keeping downwards, right? Yeah, and the red bar below the purple line, but from this day, it break out the purple line again. So it's another starting point. It's another starting point for short term. So it is on 15 January till this Friday, only 10 trading days, which means 2 weeks only, right? 40%. Wow, for short term is very crazy, I think. Very good, right? For short term trading, 2 weeks, you have 40% profit already. Yeah. And for this one, you see it's another medium term bullish counter. It is from the end of January until this Friday. Yeah. Wow, quite crazy. 5,585%. Wow, 50 times, right? 50 times, 55 times. Okay, and this one, yeah, Tasco, latest wave, the short-term latest wave. Also, it is from here all the way up, right? But the latest wave we can see from here, it is the bankers breakout. It's moving average line again. Yeah, from here you see it is on 12 January till this Friday, 13 trading days. We have 44% profits. Okay, so you can see all of these shares. I think are quite familiar. See Inari. Just now I see somebody ask me about this counter, right? Yeah, Inari. Inari from 13 January till Friday, we can see 12 trading days. We have 27% profit for this short-term trading of short-term wave, the latest wave. But actually, it is also from here. Yeah, this is a starting point around here. If you can get in from here and all the way holding until now, also you can get a huge profit. You see at that time the price is below, it's just around 1.5 ringgit, right? Yeah, 1.5 ringgit, but now it is 3.5. It's 3.5 already. Okay, so filtering over here, stock selection. Okay, just now I have shown some shares to you, right? Then you will find most of these shares are belong to the strong sector, which is a technology counter, right? So here I have showing how can we find the technology counters to further filter from the technology counters. Okay, then we can use Harmony software technical filter can help us. So once we go to the comprehensive technical filter, then we can click the extract over here. Then you can find the technology sector. Totally it has 98 shares over here. Okay, then we set the condition criteria over here. Use MCD, multi-color dragon, P chips more than 50%. Then click further and click filter. So after that, we have 27 shares until now. The bankers are still more than 50%, which means among those technology counters, they still have 27 shares got bankers control, under bankers control. Okay, another filter also we can use another condition. The second wave. Just now I have shown you some shares. The latest wave. Why it can go up, right? It is because previously it is already in the medium-term uptrend. Then after a short-term correction, now come the signal to go up again. So we need to find this point, the starting point, which is the red bar the red bar breakout the purple line again. Okay, yeah, this point, the red bar breakout the purple line again. So you just find this point. Okay, over here. Then we can use the software to filter like this over here. Also extract the technology counter over here. Then set the condition, which is P chips upward penetration, P chips MA, which means the red bar breakout is purple moving average line. Okay, this condition, this criteria. For members, I think you are quite familiar because those filter program already taught you in our member course, right? Yeah. So I think members are quite familiar with already. And you can just set one time, then you can key in a program name over here and click save. The next time you don't need to set the condition one more time, right? You just or even you want to say it is still okay because quite simple. It's very simple. Just one criteria according to MCD. Okay. Yeah, keep going. Then we have solved the stock selection problem, right? Yeah, stock selection problem, which means we can select those strong stocks, strong sector first, then strong stocks from the strong sector. We can extract the strong sector, then further filter from those strong sector, right? Yeah. Then after that, how can we buy in and sell for short term and for medium term? Just now we mentioned currently the most suitable trading strategy, it is the so-called short-term trading or medium-term trading, both okay, right? Yeah. Or maybe you can divide your capital into two parts. One part for short-term trading, another part is for medium-term investment, both okay. So how can we do that? How can we catch when is the entry and exit points for short-term and for medium-term? Then we can combine with another indicator in Harmony software, which is TE, trend experts over here. Short form is TE. It's this indicator. So we have two parts for this indicator. One is the main line. Purple line stands for medium-term uptrend, right? Yeah, which means this counter now, it is very healthy in the healthy medium-term uptrend. Okay. Second part is a column, the red column and the green column stands for short-term uptrend and short-term downtrend. So the color just the opposite with the original candles, right? Yeah, red stands for uptrend and green stands for short-term downtrend for short-term. So your medium-term buy point should be over here. When the line change from green to purple, and also the candle stands above or break out this main line over here, this point. This point is the medium-term reversal point. So for medium-term investor, you can just start to collecting shares or start to buy in over here. So here will be your entry point for medium-term investment. And once this buy points, we still have some other points for you to get in. It is like this. Every time after the short-term correction, yeah, the candle change from green to red again above the purple line, green to red. So all those points is your short-term entry points. Yeah, short-term entry points or your increased position points. Or just like I mentioned, maybe we can buy one half over here, then another half over here, right? So after that, if change to green, we can sell part of our position. Then if we can change to red again, we can buy back, right? So you can divide your capital into two parts. I think most of the parts, let's say 70%, you can keep for medium term. Then 30% you can trade for short term according to the column. So the first red candle is your buy point for short term, and the first green candle is your short term selling point, according to the red buy-in and the green sell, like this to do the short term. So you can say for Inari, the latest buy point for short term wave, it is on 13 January, right? Yeah, just now I have shown. So on 13 January, it is the first red candle for Trend Expo, which is the short-term entry point. And also, if we verify with MCD, we can say on this day, MCD red bar increased and also breakout is purple moving average line, right? Yeah, so it's the confirmation signal, then which means we can get in for short-term. Then until Friday, we can still hold it, right? Yeah, until Friday, we can still hold it because the candle are still red, which means the trend is still in short-term uptrend, right? Yeah. So if later change to green, then which means we need to take profits. We need to take profit for short term. But for medium term, you may still keep it. According to this main line, the purple main line. As long as it keep in purple color and keep upwards, then which means we can still hold it, right? Yeah. So for JHM, another technology counter, right? Yeah, over here on 13 January, also an entry point. You see the red bar breakout is moving average line, and also Trend Expo, it is the first red candle. It is a buy point. So if you bought around here, and even next day, you can buy again because next day is a trend reversal point because the candle breakout its main line, right? Yeah. Until Friday, we can still hold 34% profits from 13 January until now, 12 trading days. Yeah. Okay, so this is the method I'd like to share with you for today. From stock selection to buy and sell points. Okay. Now maybe we can check for 3 to 5 counters for you. Yeah. Okay. According to the methods we mentioned just now. You can send me your stock code. The first one is 0068 addition, is it? Oh, let's switch to my software. Oh, where is my software? I didn't open my software yet. Software, okay, it's over here. Okay, moment please. It's loading data now. Maybe can only check 3 to 5 counter for you, since it's already 11:30. Okay. And for our members, since you have the software, right? So I think you can check by yourself. And okay. Okay, the first one. Let's take a look. Yeah. Addition, right? Don't know how to pronounce. Okay, 0068. This counter, we can see this point. We can consider it as a short-term starting point, right? Yeah, on this day, you see China Expo breakout its main line, and also on this day, MCD read bar increased a lot, and also breakout its main line. Its purple moving average line. So this is a starting point. So it is on 18 January until now we have for 9 trading days, or almost 100%. But we need to pay attention since it's already overbought, right? Yeah, it's already overbought for short term. You see, 1, 2, 3 days already. According to dynamic chips, short term overbought already. So maybe for short term it has some risk, right? But I say if later it retreats back. Sorry. I mean, for China Expo, if the column change from red to green, then I mean the short-term correction didn't break down the main line, the purple main line, and later tend to change to another red candle. Is another entry point for you, right? Yeah. But now for short term, we need to pay close attention since it's already overbought. So for short term, maybe we need to prepare to take profits, right? Yeah. Once the candle change from, once the dynamic chips red bar change to yellow, then which means it's a short term taking profit point. Yeah. Okay. Next one is 0183. 0183. Salutica, right? This one. This one for short term now it is sideways, right? Yeah, sideways over here. It's not so stable for short term. We need to wait better, right? Yeah. You see, even China Expo change from green to red, but the candle is quite small, which means the momentum is not so strong. Yeah, for this one, maybe we need to wait and see how. If can break out this small sideways platform, yeah, break out this small 1/2, and also it's, sorry, maybe I can use this one to draw for you, will be better. Yeah, 1/2 of this big young, sorry, this one. 1/2 of this big yin candle, it's very strong resistance for current price. Yeah, if can break out, then we will be better. Yeah, so we can consider. Okay. Next one, let me check which one. Next one is Aries. Aries is 0010, right? Yeah, correct. Aries is okay according to the chart. It is okay, right? Yeah. According to the chart, we can see actually this day or yesterday. Yeah, this day or better on Friday, on Thursday lah, on Thursday. Thursday no trading, right? So maybe it is on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday, this candle we can consider is a starting point for short term, right? Yeah. So we see Friday it up a lot, but need to pay attention to the previous high points. You see the previous high points 2 times, right? For short term, it is the resistance. Yeah, maybe got people taking profit. So for short term, you need to pay attention. If you can break out this previous high, then which means this share will keep going up, will be very good. Okay, next one, which one? Next one is let me check. Still got people want to see Vivo.com, is it? 0069. Seems not so good, right? Trying to break out, but reaches back on Friday. Okay, I can tell you since on Wednesday, this is a big young candle, right? Big young candle. So maybe 1/2 of this big young candle as very strong support level cannot be break down. If break down, then which means we'll continue sideways over here. We'll continue sideways over here. Yeah, 1/2 of this big young candle. And also you can see it's a yellow line support. Yeah, cannot be retraced back again. One more. Okay, let me check. Why so many people want to check 0010? Aries, just now we have checked, right? Yeah. Is there any news about this counter? Okay, one more. 0164. JF tag. Is it? 0164. Yeah, JF tag. So we can see for JF tag now, it is already in the short-term correction, right? Yeah. This counter actually is quite stable, a bullish counter, since it's belong to the technology counter, right? Yeah. All the way up from the end of March last year until now, all the way up. Very stable, but not so fast. We can see it's a stable bullish counter. Every time when it retreats back to the yellow line or the green lines, we'll get support, right? Yeah, we'll get support. So this time, if can retreat back and come to this place or even yellow lines and get support, then we still have chance to get in. And we can see the bankers are still very high, above 75%, which means still under highly control for the bankers, right? Yeah. If you have it, if you have this counter, then for medium term, there's no selling point. For short term, selling point appeared several days ago already, right? Yeah. Yeah. So according to my strategy mentioned just now, for short term and medium term, we have different standard. For short term, you can follow the China export columns, the columns over here, right? To take profit, take profit for short term, but for medium term, you can follow the main line of China Expo, or you can follow the yellow lines of Homely Rainbow for members, right? As long as it stands above the yellow lines or main line of China Expo, we can still hold it. Very healthy medium term uptrend. No big issue. No worry, right? Yeah. Okay, so more shares then. Oh, Aries have immigration contract. That's right. These 2 days up too much, right? Yeah, up a lot. Okay, so I think that's all for the shares. If you want to check more for members, you can use your own software after class. And for the non-members who are the first time attending our class, then you can find your teacher, find the teacher who invite you attending our class. Okay, yeah. So yeah, give me 1 more minute. Yeah, advertisement timing. So today is an open class, right? Yeah, which means we have some non-members attending our class. So this is a package. If you think the software is okay for you, can help you to survive and make profits in the stock market, you can consider to join us. Today is the last day of January, and also we may have some promotion. Yeah, this is a package and a service you can get from us. We have 2 different packages. One is half a year and another one is a lifetime. Yeah, the price is over here, all include the 6% ST already. And the services you can get over here. So for more details, you can contact your teacher yeah, after the class. Okay. Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much on this Sunday morning attending my class. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you for your time. Yeah, just now got one non-member asked me, Candice, right? Yeah, Candice, correct. Lifetime pay version, pay one time will be okay, which means the software I showed you just now, you can use for whole life, no need to pay any data fee later. And also you can enjoy the lifetime training courses, member course and service. Yeah. And for more, you can contact Teacher Sam, okay? Yeah, who invite you? Teacher Sam, right? Yeah, correct. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Avenger moving link. Okay. All right. I can leave my number over here. If you don't have my contact number, you can contact me by WhatsApp. Since now I'm still in China, cannot get through by call. You can just WhatsApp me. This is my number. 012-2690258. Any question, you can just contact me by WhatsApp. Okay, thank you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.